I think for some time we've been expecting some form of online activity because Meghan has been off the social media for a very long time. And obviously, we know there are a large number of fans who are very, very keen, and they will be undoubtedly following everything she does. So far as the particular field she's gone into, I mean, we saw a short promo. I mean, we saw her in the kitchen. We'll have to see. Will she become a master chef? I somehow doubt it, but who knows?
I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love.
Will this possibly be linked to some activity, as has been reported with Netflix? That will be interesting to see, especially since that contract of $100 million there, which expires next year, is so valuable to them. The actual promo, yes, I mean, there was a rather alluring shot of a mysterious woman in a palatial surrounding, which I assume is Meghan, but we don't know. We were just given a teaser. What they were clearly doing, and they've chosen this week, obviously, and they chose the day, of course, of the Diana Legacy Awards, and a day which underlined the very deep rift in the royal family. But clearly they're saying, you know, we're still around, and there's a follow-up to the Lemonada Media, which Meghan was involved with. Now that we know it won't replace Spotify. Spotify is far more prestigious, but nonetheless it's something. So we're just waiting to see. Meghan, we know, is interested in food. She's always been a foodie. So let's see how this develops when or what she shows us of her culinary tastes and skills. It's very like the Tig, which was based on Tignanello, their favorite wine. I think it was 2017 that ceased. But we will have to follow what she does. As far as the timing is concerned, it was perfectly obvious why. The Sussexes always, they plan pretty meticulously. They can surprise us very often, but there's no doubt that they never do anything accidentally. The timing probably is linked to both, given the fact that yesterday and the Diana Legacy Awards, there was a tremendous amount of media interest in the very sad fact of the royal rift between the once thought inseparable brothers. And the facts simply are that it was going to be another part of the story where Harry would only appear on a video link when William had actually left the building after giving a moving speech at the awards.
Each and every one of their stories, which you will hear shortly, are testament to their character, their passion, and their determination to make a lasting and meaningful difference to the lives of others. The paths taken by these young people have not always been easy. Many have overcome adversity and prejudice, but they are driven by courage, compassion, and commitment, qualities shared by my mother. Their stories remind us of the importance of organisations like the Diana Award. I've seen on many occasions over the years how this charity empowers and mobilises young people to take action and make the changes they want to see in their communities and in the world around them. Over the next 2 years, the Diana Award, alongside many of their partners here today, will equip these young people with the skills to have an even bigger impact. I'm excited to see what they can all do together. But this evening's Legacy Award is particularly special as it marks the 25th anniversary year of the Diana Award, a charity set up to reflect my mother's belief that young people can change the world. I know that she would have been honoured to see a charity in her name doing such inspirational work to uplift young people from all corners of the globe. She taught me that everyone has the potential to give something back, that everyone in need deserves a supporting hand in life. That legacy is something that both Catherine and I sought to focus on through our work, as have the 50,000 young people who have received the Diana Award over the past 25 years. I'm incredibly proud to see this manifested in the amazing young people receiving the Legacy Award tonight.
So much of the future depends on you guys, right? And you know that. And some of you may feel as though the work that you're doing is small. Some maybe feel as though it's big. Wherever it goes, whatever it does, the impact again that you are having on hundreds of thousands, millions of people, like without you guys doing that and without you inspiring other young people to do the same thing because it feels good, because it's the right thing to do, but you get so much from it. That inspiration is like this ripple effect that goes across the water, and you don't need me to tell you that.
So on the one hand, you had a source close to the Sussexes saying that had they had the experience that Catherine had with and Kensington Palace had with the photograph on Mothering Sunday, they would have been annihilated. Then we've had not only Harry's appearance when William had left the building at the Diana Legacy Award, but also carefully timed, obviously, we had this just to remind us that the Sussexes are still in the game. Now, the problem with that has been, of course, that they haven't done anything really to justify Time's inclusion of them in the top 100 individuals in the world in 2021. And that being the case, it's important to remember that this will please the fans. It will possibly provide the basis for other activities, as has been reported, but it isn't earth-shaking. So they still haven't done very much other than what Harry had links with Invictus, Wellchild, Sentibale and Lesotho. He founded, after all, two of those. All of that predated his marriage. So we haven't had anything dramatic from the Sussexes, but the timing simply means that obviously there's been a lot of promotion of it because of yesterday and because of what happened over the weekend by implication, obviously. So it's obvious why they chose this time. There was at one time a group of people whose intention was to safeguard Diana's legacy and felt very strongly about anything to do with the Princess of Wales. Obviously now it's a long time since her tragic death. So far as the Sussexes, they have a right to do what they wish with whatever information they wish to disseminate, and people must make up their own minds whether or not it was tasteful to launch this on the same day as the Diana Legacy Awards, obviously being a bit on its coattails and coming after the problems that Kensington Palace have had. I don't think that will really interest a great number of people now. What is interesting is that the Sussexes are still in the game with something new. What's also interesting is, of course, and very sad, clearly, you couldn't have more of a rift than we have between the brothers. It's obvious, and it's publicly obvious and stressed.